XRP's price is breaking out as we speak, and I wanted to make a quick update for you all talking about exactly what is happening, what I'm expecting next, and what I'm doing right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. And guys, don't forget, if you are trading XRP right now, you can check out the link to BTCC, which is down in the description below. And if you sign up, deposit, and start trading XRP or any other major crypto today, you're going to get up to $10,000 in bonuses and lower trading fees than most other platforms. It's an absolutely insane deal. So head down below because you're only going to get that deal with my link, which is in the description, as I mentioned before. Now, looking at XRP, okay, what we can see is that this bad boy has finally broken out of this structure that we've been talking about for the last couple months. Ever since July, I told you all, listen, XRP is in a pennant and it might go down into a descending channel. And if it enters into a descending channel, we're just going to need to wait, be a little bit patient because I think XRP will try to give us that move to the upside. So what did we do? We employed our descending channel strategy. I told you all I was going to be scooping the lows anytime XRP got close to support. And I told you I was going to be taking profit at the highs. And I was going to do this over and over and over again until XRP eventually broke to the top side, because sometimes these things can last months. And I wanted to make some money while XRP was in here waiting for that breakout to happen. And well, look what we saw. We, of course, went in. We did our accumulations towards the bottom side. We took our profits towards the top side. And guess what, guys? Next thing you know, XRP's price gives us this breakout over the last couple of days. We made a good bit of cash in this descending channel right here. And now we're in an opportunity for our long-term bags to start printing gains. Matter of fact, if we go ahead over here, you can see I do, I kind of try to share the portfolio a little bit more these days, which I get a little uncomfortable doing, but we try to do it. You can see the long-term bag that I have of XRP is currently up 427%. My average buy-in was, of course, at 60 cents. So this bad boy is looking pretty dang on solid right now. And again, it's cool because we were able to make some short-term gains while we're in the channel. And now we can go on and make some long-term gains as this bad boy continues upwards. So this is a fantastic step for XRP. Now, even though this is great, don't get me wrong, I don't want you to think that this means that XRP is going to just absolutely fly and now XRP is just going to $10, right? No, there are still things that stand in its way. Whenever we see a breakout from a structure like this, it's a two-step equation. There's two things that need to happen in order for this breakout to be confirmed, okay? The first one is that it just breaks out, right? That's always the first step. We need to get above the descending level of resistance. The second one, though, comes down to our Fibonacci's. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these drawings and we're going to go to our Fibonacci tool. We're going to draw it from that high that XRP put in on July 18th of 2025, and we're going to drag it all the way down to this low that it put in on September 1st. Now, if you match my settings, which look like this, let's go ahead and get that pulled up. As you can see, boom, make sure to turn on fib levels based on log scale and turn on logarithmic scale on your chart. This is what you're going to see. And what you can see is that there is a golden box sitting between $3.42 and $3.25. That's the next step. The next step for XRP, now that it's broken through that descending level of resistance, is getting through that golden Fibonacci zone. And so if we go ahead and we just draw it on with both of our overlays, you can kind of see what this looks like. XRP made the move above the descending blue line, and now it needs to work itself up to this golden zone and break above it. And when/if XRP is able to do this, I think that opens up the door for an insane move. I think XRP easily can go down and go up and start pursuing $3.97, $4.41, and if all hell breaks loose, maybe we can even see XRP pursue $5.99 based on the Fibonacci extension levels, moves that XRP has made historically many times, and a move that I think XRP easily can make at this given point. And so for the XRP price, what I'm saying is, listen, I know this feels great and this is great, don't get me wrong, and it looks really good. I don't want you to get too far ahead of yourselves. Let's see if XRP's price can work itself up to this golden zone and break above it, because if it can do that, man, that door of opportunity is wide open and some juicy gains could be on the way. Now, another thing that I do want to kind of just throw out there, and this is a little bit more of a cautionary video, as you can tell, and I want to kind of keep erring on the side of caution, is that whenever we look at, say, the 4-hour RSI, it took a lot, guys, to get out of that descending structure. What you can see is it took XRP's RSI pushing to a 75 level, which was just as high as it got back here and just under where it was back here in order to just make the breakout. So XRP did use a lot of momentum and used a lot of strength, and it was hard for it to get out of this channel, so it might not just go straight up through this golden zone, okay? Maybe XRP's price maybe pulls back a little bit or cools down a little bit and regathers some strength here on this 4-hour RSI for many of its other kind of more midterm indicators to reset, and then it tries to it pursue breaking through that golden zone. So don't just assume that XRP is going to go straight through the golden zone. It might, but don't assume that it will. Give it a little bit of time and understand it might be a little bit of a challenge for XRP to make this move prior to being able to break through it. But that is eventually what I think is going to happen. I do think XRP has a good chance of being able to break that golden zone at some point and pursuing that $4 and above level, okay? And so we're in a great spot with XRP. I love this, guys. I mean, I'm so proud of you guys. Over the last couple weeks, I've seen so many of you here on YouTube and over on Instagram, because you know, we post about XRP actually and many other cryptos every day on Instagram. So many of you were scooping the lows this time, which is great. Because listen, a lot of the times, when XRP is down or whatever, I'm usually like one of the only ones who's actually willing to jump in dollar cost average. But so many of you were going in with me and scooping these lows and buying these lows. And next thing you know, we're in a spot right now where XRP is doing really good. It reverses around, and a lot of you guys just made a whole bunch of little short-term profits, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm so proud of those of you who are able to kind of stick to those strategies and stick to the basics and buy the lows, take profits on the highs. And now again, we're reaping the rewards. And for those of you who've been with me for a long term, yeah, we're sitting nice right now. Again, as I mentioned before, with XRP bags up over 400%. So this is absolutely great. I mean, it feels really good for XRP. Listen, at the end of the day, there is a chance, I suppose, that it just absolutely nukes off of this and heads back to 240, but that's going to be pretty difficult. Something bad would have to happen, and I'm not betting on something bad happening. We're seeing every major indicator shifting in the direction that the door of opportunity to the upside for altcoins is open, and I think they're going to walk through it, okay? And so with that in mind, again, congratulations to all of you who've been able to stick through all this bullshit that the crypto market's been putting us through for the last few months. And hopefully this is our opportunity to reap some of the rewards of being persistent and determined through those moments, okay? So I'll keep you updated as this all plays out for XRP. As I mentioned before, I post about XRP and many other cryptos every single day over on my Instagram. If you head over to my Instagram, it's The Life of Tyler Hill. You'll see a little bit of personal stuff about me. Head over to the Reels tab. You'll see all of the analysis I do every day, 5 to 12 videos every single day going out for those of you who want extra content on things like XRP, HBAR, and many more. And don't forget, if you're trading any of those, again, you can go get up to $10,000 in bonuses and lower trading fees with the link to BTCC down below. But all in all, as I mentioned before, I'll keep you updated as it all does play out. I hope you all are having an absolutely fantastic start to your weekend, and I can't wait to see you later today. Peace out, everybody.